Hello, future Andy here. Yeah, don't panic. Don't panic too much. It's like this is not the back to basics world. No, it's not. Okay, in today's video, I had a few small problems with OBS, my recording software. Now, during the actual video, there is some blurring of the picture, but I thought I would tell you now before you watch the video. So during the video, there is some slight blurring. I hope it doesn't spoil the actual watching too much and that you can still enjoy the video. It's not all the time, but it is there. The problem has since been fixed with OBS and it shouldn't be happening for any more videos, but I thought I would tell you now before you watch it. Okay? Right, sit back and enjoy the video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story Back to Basics. How have you been? How have you all been? Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope you've had a good Easter. It's been all right in the Days household. So in the last episode, we got our storage set up. I suppose it's the best bet just to show you where our storage is. So up here, I've had a few changes around as well. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, we got our storage set up. Well, this is all looking very, very nice now. And deep storage and some chests just to basically store the rest of the stuff, which is really happy with this, really happy with the layout. The date as well. Are we any closer to spring? That's the question, isn't it? That's $1 million question. So we are the 5th of March. So very close now. Outside temperature 12 at night is -10. I am getting temperatures a lot warmer now. We are still hitting in the minus numbers, but yeah, it is getting there. Yeah, I did a little bit of work on the actual kitchen. I tried to smooth this down a little bit. I think it looks quite nice. It looks quite funky. Oh, here comes the growlers. And apart from that, not much of anything else. I haven't been able to do any resource grinding or anything like that. So, in today's episode, you can tell where we're going. Today's episode, we're going to do a bit of exploration. Now, let's bring up the map and let's scroll right out. There's a few things we're going to be looking for. The first thing I'm looking for is pine. I need to find pine because I need to find resin. That's very important. We'll be taking our rusty gears with us just in case we come across any traders that may sell resin. But yeah, I'm going to be heading south. Now, I will be taking... Oh, this is some stuff with me. I want to take a prospecting pick with me. I also want to make sure that I take plenty of new stuff. So I've got, I think, one of everything here. Pickaxe, blade, axe mold, and shovel. So we're going with all fresh stuff. I want to basically make a couple of more spears and take some food as well as a bed, so just in case we need to sleep out anywhere. And I forgot everything's upstairs. I'll probably take a few building bricks with me so we can hunker down during the nights. So we're nice and safe, basically. I want to make sure we are safe. Right, so let's put you over there. Let's make our tools. So this is you, and then you. Yeah, so I've no real idea as to where I'm going to find the pine. I'm hoping going down south will be a bit better. I honestly don't know. Right, so I do have some spears upstairs as well. We'll tidy up as well. There we go. That way we should at least rest in my... And I think I'm going to take myself a raft as well. Just in case there's any big bodies of water. There we go. Take that with me. But yeah, I'm going to take a couple more spears. So I need at least 4 spears. I want to take some food with me. And then hopefully we can just leave the rest of the inventory alone. Okay? Right, so I'm going to get myself prepared. And then we'll leave at first light. Okay, guys? See you shortly. Rightio, guys. So, bring up the map. So we're right on the edge of where we've gone down to. The traders behind us, just over that ridge there. Yeah, so we're right on the edge now of where we have been up to on this map. We've got some birch beside us here, so maybe collected a little bit of a few birch seeds or birch saplings on our way back, but don't want to collect that as yet. I think we're going to go on top of this mound, just have a little look to see basically what's around, what type of trees we've got. Really need to be finding pine trees. A nice little pine forest wouldn't go amiss. If I'm not mistaken, it's also getting warmer as well because these ponds are not frozen over. So, which is nice to see. At least we won't be freezing as much, which is all right in my book. So let's get up here. We need to have a bite to eat in a minute as well. But a plus point with it basically not being as freezing as well, we should be able to find obviously berry bushes which shouldn't be frozen over. Hopefully, you never know. Let's get up on top of the ridge. There we go, nice and high up. So what have we got in front of us? We've got lots of birch, and I spy with my little eye pine. So we've got some pine trees over there. Very rocky though, isn't it? Very, very rocky. So more birch, and more birch. Yeah. Not really spotting anything of any great deal of interest apart from obviously the pine, which is what we need. Right, so I'm not seeing many dangers, but it is quite thick undergrowth. We all know that if you have thick undergrowth, there is a higher chance that there could be wolves around, but we're just going to have to take that chance. We do need to get pine. It is not a it's not a question of we would like to have it. To make any progression now, we do need to get pine for the resin. Otherwise we're basically stopped in our tracks. We can't continue forward with the windmill, which is obviously the next part of all this, and obviously, you know, iron making and all that. Right, so let's quickly pop over there. Oh, hold on, I need to have a bite to eat before I go anywhere. Right, there you go. There we go. Should keep me going for a little while. Definitely sawed out, and we'll have a quick dash. It's nice that it's actually warmer over here. Try not to get in the water. Do not like this undergrowth though. Right. So we've got pine. Looks like that's a big oak tree. Is that an oak or walnut? They run about the same type of shape. I'm just trying to find basically like an easier and safer route over there. Oh, before I forget as well, I've updated the game again, so we are now on 1. Oh, copper, excellent. I'm going to mark this on the map because I am running low on copper. So we'll get this on our way back. Yeah, sorry, I was saying we are now playing on 1.20.9. And it seems to me that a lot of the issues I was having with mobs has been actually fixed, or some sort of fix has been put on it. I'm not having any mobs spawning, you know, under light or under my lanterns anymore, which is basically one of my biggest bugbears of the 1.20.8 was the fact that basically I had mobs spawning when they had no right to be spawning. Well, this terrain is awful. You get to, yeah, you can. Our first pine tree. I don't think we're gonna be that lucky, but you never know. No. spotty moss layer. Not really what we're looking for, is it? This is going to take me quite some time. I can see it now. Another pine tree there. That is pine tree, yeah. Let's have a look. So it's going to be a lot of this, basically checking it out as I go along. Oh, what was that? Down there? No? No. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of me checking the tree and not a lot of much of anything else. So yeah, this is not exactly the most fascinating thing. I'm going to basically just do a few bits and pieces and check a few trees, and when it gets to night time, I'll just basically keep on top of a tree so it's safer, and I'll bring you back if I come across anything particularly interesting. Good morning. So it is now 6 o'clock in the morning. We do have a medium tempo storm approaching because, yeah, typical. Now I'm tempted, I've been checking out the map actually, I am tempted to just basically head for this open water, so when the storm hits I can just basically swim around this this actual lake and stuff. Now it does mean going through this thick undergrowth. I'm hearing wolves and everything, so I'm not exactly sure how safe it is out here. Probably not safe at all, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to make a move anyway. Such is a vintage story, yeah? So often happens, isn't it? Can I just roll with it? Right, let's go up here. I'm hoping there's no moose up here. Right, I'm gonna make a run for it. I mean, there's lots of pine, which is good. I mean, that's brilliant for us. There's lots of pine, so there's obviously plenty of opportunity for us to obviously find the resin. But at this moment in time, I'm kind of like up a certain creek without a paddle. What is the safest way? Maybe over there and then straight down? Can you hear that snorting, or is it just me? Pretty sure it's not my character. Possibly a wolf down there. Possibly. I saw legs. Okay, let's just figure this out, eh? Let's how about we grab a lot of this around and over there. Yeah? Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me. And obviously any pine trees we come across, we just have a look. So we check it out. Just spotty layers, no. I'm starting to think it's my bloody cow. Whoa, whoa, whoa there, tiger. I didn't take too much damage, so it's all right. Right, so let's go around there and then straight down there. I think that should at least take us to some sort of water. Right, so... Bees! Yeah, bees. I'm marking it on the map. Made this member save before. So bees, blue, save. So we found some bees as well, which is great for us. Right, so let us... Yeah, that's not a big enough water source. Skip right through. Think we're gonna have to. Obviously keep an eye on the old... Nope. We've got a big oak tree there. Rabbits and foxes. And bees around here somewhere. Yep. Mr. Fox. Let's have a make sure we're checking around. Done this before. And been sneaked up on the side. Oh, that's a lot of bees. Come on, up you go. Up you go. Right, so the bees are obviously probably in that birch tree there. Now, if I was to use my raft, will they spawn on the raft? I don't know. To answer the question, even more bees. Yeah, to answer my question, I don't know whether bees actually will spawn on the raft as well. All right, let's keep going. No, not bees. And if drifters will spawn on the raft as well. I have no idea. So let's go over here. And let's get our raft out. I think this is a big enough area. I think. Raft, and I don't want you. And we'll get our ore as well. So let's pop you down. There we go. Let me just turn down the ambient water noise, because wow, it's loud. We really did spawn in a pretty lousy location, to be honest. Yeah, actually, the last thing I want is basically for me to be, you know, in this raft when the storm hits and literally there's someone that basically jumps on behind me. Yeah, well, is there enough? I don't think there's enough room, is there? So might be okay. Well, let's take the lantern off. Cracky. Waste me hunger. One thing I've noticed in this playthrough, actually, is the fact that if you don't make any changes, like world configuration change when you're creating the world, you get a lot of temple storms. I only had one relatively recently, so that's just something to bear in mind if you are wanting to basically create your own world and basically having no mods and no changes and stuff. You do have to put up with quite a lot of temple storms. I don't like temple storms. I find them irritating. I'm not one of those that particularly enjoys the whole, killing all the mobs all the time. So that's not really me. That's not really who I am. So, but it is what it is. It's in the game. There's nothing I can do about it. Right. So how far are we away now? Right, it doesn't really tell you, does it? Right, I'm going to wait out here a little while. And I'll bring it back. Right, so we've got our temple storm started, and I already had something spawning right behind me. Yeah, Jesus wept. I might have to swim instead, because quite frankly, I don't think this robot's fast enough. We'll keep on going though. We'll keep on rowing, and hopefully we'll just stay out of the way of everybody. Looks like nothing's spawning on your actual raft, which is good for me. I've always thought it's a bit of a cheat, the fact that basically that mobs can spawn in water. I think it's a bit unfair. I think there's something right on my tail, you know. Let's stop for a second. Yeah, there's something quite close. Let's go down here a little bit, shall we? We'll try not to get ourselves stuck anywhere. That's the last thing that we want. Because we don't have the armor to basically take, well, any quantity of large mobs on, to be honest. It's just one of those. I'm hoping most of the actual mobs sink in the actual water itself. Right, guys, I'm just basically going to try to wait this out as best I can, and I'll bring you back when it's finished, okay? Guys, well, I made it through alive and stuff. Oh, there's one of those things coming towards me. That's 5 minutes of my life I'm never going to get back again, which is always a bit of a disappointment when you lose that amount of time. doing something pointless. Oh dear, I'm so tempted to just turn them off, to be honest. But I won't. I won't. I will keep with the pure vanilla gameplay. I would be interested if we still did polls in vintage in YouTube. I would be interested to all the vintage story players out there how many people actually enjoy the this gameplay, because I don't think there's many. Right, unfortunately, basically we've lost the whole entire day due to the storm, so I'm going to find someone to hunker down, and we'll see you in the morning. Okay. Right. Check the area first. Doesn't seem to be much around. Let's get our ladders. Oh, no, no, no. Oh! Yeah, don't ask me how I did that. I have no idea. Right, let's cut away this. Now, which one is it? That one, that one, that one, that one. No idea. Let's keep going up. Was it that one? There. Let's get a knife. And that is our first piece of resin. Excellent. I'm going to mark this tree. So we want tree resin. 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 Right, so it's pretty much going to be me doing this. Hopefully this will be the start of many other trees with resin. Let's have a look. Oh, a moose there. I'll have to try killing it before it kills me. Can I just basically just... There we go. Alright, spotty moss mare, spotty lost mare, spotty mouse mare, no, 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 no resin. Right, so we might as well try, at least try to kill it. There we go. What's close? Anything close? Nothing's close. So I have a feeling this is going to take me some time. So how about I just bring you back when I've at least got some. There we go. 2 pieces. That bit is. Let's mark it on the map. Bring up the map. So we have 4 different spots of resin. 1 tree there, 1 tree there, 1 tree there, and 1 tree there. I checked mostly along here. Not at the very, very top bits, because it's just it's so hard to get to. I'm say, but you know, we got 4 pieces of resin, and obviously for that, pretty much makes all of these. So let's, for example, say we need to make an angled gear. So an angled gear needs 1 piece of resin. That's just for 1 angled gear, mind you. For the helve hammer setup, so you need a helve hammer base. You need 1 piece of resin. The wooden toggle needs 4 pieces of resin for that one. So yeah, if you wanted to have a clutch, that's 2 pieces of resin. For the windmill rotor, there's 1 piece of resin. So I've got a bit to go yet. You know, if I want to have a transmission, you get the idea. It's not just having 4's nice. Don't get me wrong, it is nice. You know, I can make the windmill rotor, which is good, and I can make maybe 2 of the angle gears. Windmill rotor, 2 angle gears. Yeah, Power Hammer is pretty much out at this moment in time. See, most people. Let me come out. Let me bring you into it. Yeah. See, most people's playthroughs when they've spawned in the area, most people who are experienced at the game. I'm gonna put it this way. Most people who are experienced at the game, they start resin collecting really, really early. So it's not a case of basically they'll leave it like 6 months or even 8 months. They'll start it as early as they can, and they'll be looking for it from maybe after the first couple of days, whenever they're passing pine trees. I mean, this is our 60th day in this world. Just put it that way, 60th day, and it's a 9. Pretty sure the default is 9-day month. It's a 9-day month. We're on our 60th day. You do the math. And this is the first time we've come out resin, hunting and stuff. So yeah, it is what it is. I am starting to run a little bit low on food. I've not really found much around the area. Finally, my actual tempo gear has stabled itself down. There's some really rough patches out there for instability, temporal instability, where the gear just basically doesn't want to go the right way. But yeah, so far we've got a nice large rawhide, which will obviously help us get backpacks. We've got a few seeds, you know, pine seeds and birch seeds. So for the pine, it'd be good for basically that generic wood that we have for, you know, firewood and stuff like that. So I will plant them in my area. The birch seeds, there's not many birch seeds and stuff, but yeah, it's hard work. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is hard work. And funnily enough, safety-wise, when it comes to creatures and wolves and stuff, it's actually not too bad. It's actually relatively quiet. I'm not even hearing any howls, but given the fact of how sheer some of these basically cliffs are and stuff, I'm not surprised there's not many animals around. The moose I killed, it was basically stuck in a hole. I was lucky. So yeah, right. What time is it at the moment? It is, yeah, I can sleep soon. So current rift activity is high. I can't really go more than, I don't know, a couple of dozen steps without a rift opening up, it feels like. But yeah, right, I'll keep on looking in the morning. Good morning. So I was thinking during the night, let me show you where we are. Yeah, ridiculously high, I know. So I was thinking during the night, this is a relatively safe-ish place, you know. I'm not hearing howls or wolves or anything like that. I was attacked by a boarthorn earlier on, but, you know, in general, though, it's relatively quiet. Resin tree, that's our resin tree, I think. So you say, well, so where the ladders are. So resin tree, I think either that one or that one's a resin tree as well. But yeah. But I was thinking maybe having, I don't know, what if we had a base here? I've got a decent amount of stuff here, and you know, just whilst I'm collecting the resin, you know, just have something like what do they call it? Like a forward operational base. Like clear away some of these trees and stuff, so it's got a bit of a better view, bit of a clearer view, and then we can, I don't know, maybe make some, maybe make ourselves a little log cabin or something. How's that sound? Because I can't use this axe because unfortunately I've like burned right through it and stuff. But obviously we can. I've got plenty of flint with me. I mean, I'm sure I can find some reeds for some reed baskets. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot of infrastructure around here, you know, fireplace, you know, cook a bit of food. You know, I've got a cooking bowl with me, well, cooking pot with me. So, I don't know, maybe it might be a good idea. I think it's a good idea. This seems as good a place as any. Why not? Right, so I'm going to basically try to collect myself a bit of stuff and collect some trees and stuff. I think we're going to build ourselves a little bit of a small cabin here. Cabin in the woods. That sounds creepy, but you know what I mean. The night is drawing in really quickly, so I want to basically get this going as quick as I can. So we're going to do you, and we're going to do you as well, and we'll do you as well, and we'll see how much this axe can make us. Decent amount. There we go, and there we go. So I'm going to do there we go, we'll do you. 1 2 3 4. Ouch. 1 2 3 4. Out here. 1 2 3 4. And you. 1 2 3 3 4. Should be fine. So don't want that top one there. Axe, come on. Really don't have much time here. Less messing around. Come on, thank you. We're going to do basically along here. So you, and you, and you. And then we'll do along here. Another one. Here we go. Come on. I'm pressing it quicker than it can give me it. Right, we'll do these as well. Axe. There we go, and now you as well. So that's a little bit of protection, not a great deal, but a little bit. So I'm going to put you across the top. There we go, so it's that side and that side. And then we're going to use the pine for the rest of it. There we go, we'll do you as well. There we go. Our multicolored house there. Right, now, I really need to close myself up a little bit. What have we got left? We got a little bit of everything left. So we'll do you, and then you. And then we'll do you side as well. You, and then you. I've got 3 of them left. Change them over as well. I've got 6 of them. So we'll close you off. And we'll close you off. So you're completely closed off, which is a nice start. A little rabbit in the water. We really need to get some more protection. But I think I should be okay if I just chop down these 2. Let's make ourselves another axe just quickly. Axe. It's unusual having this amount of wood available, to be honest, because we usually don't. There we go. It's really getting dark now. Right. Let's quickly get you. Come on. Hopefully it's a massive one. Today. Well, it wasn't small, which is good. We'll get you as well, and we'll get this one as well. Hopefully this will be nice and quick. No, take your time. I've got all the time in the world. Yeah. Yeah, don't rush or anything. Oh, come on. Jeez. Well, hopefully that should be enough. Good grief. In there. Up, 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 up. So let's do you. And we'll do you. There we go. You and you. It's weird, depending upon where I stand, it basically is how bad our gear turns. So that's you. Okay, let's do well, we are actually closed in, believe it or not. Crikey. Let's make ourselves some gates. Yeah, we'll do some gates. Get 2, which is quite good. You. And then you. There we go. At least we can see outside. And yeah, there we go. It's the start of our little homestead. Our home away from home. Our forward operating base. Right, guys, I'm going to basically obviously spend a little bit of time when it's light and it's nice of doing this place up a little bit and making it look more like a cabin and not just a prison. And I will actually, I'll look so forward to seeing you in the next episode. But I think we'll spend a bit of time out here resin collecting and just basically collecting all the things that we really need for our area. Remember, if you remember, basically our area doesn't have a lot of trees, so if we can be taking back an absolute ton of saplings, that would be great to plant over obviously the next few months or so, or the next few weeks. And you know, as many resources as we can collect in this area, we should be collecting, especially the resin, because I want to make sure when I'm going back that I don't have to come back here, you know, like in 3 days time and stuff. All right, guys, that'll do it for me for today. If you enjoyed today's episode, you know what to do. Usual stuff. Leave me a comment, leave me something to read, and obviously we have the join button and the usual YouTube stuff. Okay, guys. Radio. Bye for now. Bye.